Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys are all having an amazing day. If you're new, thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with me for this video. And if you are not new, thank you so much for coming back. So for today's video, we are going to be talking about my favorite beauty and makeup products for the month of February. And as usual, I cannot believe that we are already an entire second month into 2016. I feel like the older I get, or maybe the more responsibilities I have, the less time I feel like I have to do them, and therefore the faster time seems to go by. But either way, like I said, we're going to be talking about my favorite products for the month of February. I have some skincare stuff and some makeup products, and yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the video. So I guess we can go ahead and start off with skincare just to get it out of the way, because I know most of you guys are here to check out the makeup products. So the first product that I want to share with you guys is this product from Benefit. I feel like I may have talked about this before, but I wanted to share it again because I just repurchased a new bottle of this and I'm still as obsessed with it as I was the last time that I mentioned it. This is the Benefit Cleanse Foamingly Clean Facial Wash, and I really love this product because it's kind of like a creamy type of facial wash, but it foams and lathers up so luxuriously. I absolutely love it. And normally the way that I use this product is I put it on my Clarisonic, and my Clarisonic and this product just cleanse my face so nicely. Like, my face just feels so clean whenever I use this product. And sometimes I do also use it in the morning just by itself without my Clarisonic, but regardless of the way that I use it, I always love this product. It's such a luxurious, like I said, feeling product on the skin. It gets your skin really, really clean, and it also smells so good. So I wanted to mention this again because I'm obsessed with it. I've been using it morning and night every single day, so I had to go ahead and mention this to you guys. And then the next skincare product that I wanted to share with you is actually a little sample sized version of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil. I actually got this in my Ipsy bag, I believe, in the month of February. So if you haven't checked out my Ipsy vs. BoxyCharm video, I'll link that for you if you want to see the other products that I got. But this was one of the products that I got in my Ipsy bag, and as you can see, it is just a little sample size. But with an oil, this will literally last me forever. And I mentioned in that video that I wasn't sure if I was going to like this product just because I do have really oily skin, and I was worried that, you know, with my oily skin and putting an oil on my oily skin, that I might not really care for it. But the way that I've been using this is at night. After I cleanse my face, I apply my toner with my moisturizer. I will like put my moisturizer here, and here, just like a dab of it, and then I'll go in with this oil and also put a dab of it in all the same spots as my moisturizer, and then I'll just blend it all together on my face, and it feels so good on my face. Like, I feel like this oil really kicks my moisturizer up a notch, and it just feels just like so moisturizing, and I don't really know how to describe it. It just feels amazing. Just know that it feels amazing. So I had to go ahead and mention this because, like I said in my other video, I did mention I wasn't sure how I would feel about it. I love it. I feel like when I wake up in the morning, my skin just feels so moisturized and healthy and radiant and just all the good things that you want your skin to feel. So I do use this at night. I have not used it during the day or under makeup or anything like that. I probably won't, just because I just don't think that would be a good idea. My skin is oily enough as it is, but at night, yes. So the last product that I want to share with you guys before I get into the makeup products are actually these beauty blender sponges. These are by a brand called Apex Beauty, and I will link them in the description bar down below. You can actually pick these up off of Amazon, and I wanted to share these with you guys because I know that people in the beauty community are always looking for a really good like alternative to the beauty blender if you don't want to necessarily spend the $20 or $21 on a beauty blender. And this particular product comes with two beauty blenders. It comes with the regular size one and also a miniature size one. And when you wet these, they do expand or, you know, get bigger like a regular beauty blender does. But I wanted to go ahead and share these with you because, like I said, you can get them off of Amazon. And when I pull up Amazon right now on my phone, it actually shows that you can get these for $10.99 plus free shipping. So that's a really, really good deal in comparison to the Beauty Blender, the original Beauty Blender, which is $20 just by itself. With this one, you get a large blender and a small blender, and I have been trying it out for the past couple weeks, and I do really like it. Now, I will say that the consistency or the texture of it is a little bit different than the Beauty Blender. It is a little bit more, I guess, latexy, if that's the right word. I'm not sure if that's the right word. Like a little more spongy, like more smooth in comparison to how the Beauty Blender is, but it gets the job done just as well as the Beauty Blender does, and I think it's a great alternative to the Beauty Blender if you're looking for something a little bit more affordable. So they did send these to me to try out, and I have been trying them out for a couple of weeks, so I did want to go ahead and mention them to you guys because I do like them. I will be continuing to use them. We'll probably buy a couple of extra ones to use in my makeup kit on my clients, and I do think that it's a great product, so wanted to go ahead and share that with you guys as well. On to makeup products. The first product that I want to share with you guys are these little lip oils from Milani. If you follow me on Snapchat, you probably saw that I mentioned these in one of my Snapchat stories because Milani was so sweet and sent me a little care package of a few of their new products for the spring, and these were included in there. I have been using these things non-stop. At first I was a little like, I guess, on the fence about them, about whether they might be a little gimmicky, but I have been using them. So basically there are, I think, maybe 8 of these primer oils, and each oil, or lip oils, and each of them are supposed to do something different. So this yellow one is supposed to be a healing one, and then this pink one is supposed to be for nourishing. So I've been using the pink one the most. Every now and then I do use the yellow one, but I do really like these, especially for like at night before I go to bed. I'll put these on my lips, or if I'm doing my makeup and I'm planning on using a liquid lipstick, I will put them on my lips while I'm doing my makeup, and I do really like them. So if you've been wondering if you want to try them out, I personally have been using them every single day and definitely recommend them. So sticking with lip products, the next product that I want to share with you guys are these liquid lipsticks by Gerard Cosmetics. I have been wanting to pick these up for a really long time, and they had a really good sale. Gerard Cosmetics always has amazing sales on their website, different deals where you can mix and match their products for like really, really cheap and affordable prices. So they had a deal on these where you could get 3 of them for $35, I think. So I went ahead and picked up 3, and I'm just showing you these 2 because they're the only 2 that I've actually worn so far. But they are in the shades Ice Mocha and Share. Ice Mocha is kind of like a brownish purpley shade, and then Share is more of like that mauvey pink shade. But I really like these. I've been wearing them a ton. They're really, really comfortable on the lips, and of course they dry down to a matte finish. So I like them separately. I've also mixed them together, and they give a really beautiful brownish mauvey shade together also. So wanted to mention these because I know everyone's been on the liquid lipstick craze, and these are another brand that has liquid lipsticks that I don't see a ton of people talking about all the time, but I really, really do love the consistency, and they don't really dry out my lips. So definitely wanted to give these a shout out. So the next product that I wanted to share with you guys is also from Gerard Cosmetics, and it's this lip liner. So when I ordered the liquid lipsticks, when I got my order, this, did I say lip liner? I don't know what I said. Eyeliner. That's what this is, an eyeliner. So yeah, like I said, when I ordered the liquid lipsticks, this eyeliner was included in my package, and I saw on their Instagram that if you spent like over a certain amount that you would get this eyeliner for free. Like I said, I only spent like $35, so I wasn't expecting to get this eyeliner in my package, but when my package showed up, it was in there, and I am not complaining because when I use this eyeliner, I immediately was obsessed with it. The tip of it kind of reminds me of the Maybelline Line Style eyeliner, which you guys know I love, but it comes down to a little bit more of a thinner tip, and the consistency of it is kind of like a gel, but it dries to a matte, super, super black finish. So I had to give this a shout out because I used it. I took it with me out of town, and I brought another eyeliner just in case because I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about this. But I used it, and it made it really easy for me to do my wing. And I just love the gel-like consistency when you apply it, and that it dries down to a black matte eyeliner. So love this. Definitely recommend it. So happy that they sent this to me in my package. I don't know if I don't know. I don't know how I got this, but I'm glad that they sent it because I love it. So the next product that I want to tell you guys about is not really a new product, but it is something that I kind of went back to this month and have re-fallen in love with, and it's the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. So this mascara, the wand of it kind of curves, and the idea of it is that it's supposed to like curl your lashes and also help with separating them. I don't really use that curved inner part of the mascara. I use the hump side, if that makes sense. But it does a really great job of separating my lashes. It's really, really black. It lasts a long time, and it's a really great everyday mascara. So I wanted to share this guys with you. So I wanted to share this with you guys because, like I said, I've been using it every single day in the month of February, and I've just really like re-fallen in love with it, and it just, like I said, it does everything that I want for my lashes. It lengthens, it separates, it is black, it lasts. It's just a really amazing everyday mascara. So again, this one is the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara, and mine, I'm pretty sure, is in the shade Blackest Black. Alright, so next up I want to talk about a couple of brow products that I have been loving for the month of February. The first one that I want to talk about is this Anastasia Brow Definer, and mine is in the shade Dark Brown. So I picked this up a couple of weeks after it launched, and I wanted to try it out because you guys know how much I love my Brow Wiz. So I went ahead and picked this up because I wanted to just try it out and see if I would love it as much as my Brow Wiz. Now, I will say it took me a little bit of time to get used to it. When I first used it, I didn't really like it. It's just different. It's not like the Brow Wiz. The tip of it is like a slanted edge, and it's also a little bit thicker. So, you know, this is what it looks like. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's like a slanted edge, and the actual product is a little bit thicker, and then the spoolie on the end of it is also bigger than the Brow Wiz. So it took a little bit of time for me to get used to using it. But once I got used to using it, I do really like it. Now, I will say, I think that this would be a good product for someone who already has pretty full brows and you just want to kind of, you know, fill in some sparse areas and shape your brows a little bit. This would be great because it makes filling in your brows super easy and you can get it done super, super quick. Now, for me, since I have a more sparse brow, the issue that I run into with this is that it does make it a little bit more difficult for me to be really precise and like carve out and shape my brow, if that makes sense. With the Brow Wiz, I feel like I have more control over how I'm, you know, shaping and creating my brow. With this one, since the tip of it is so large, I just feel like I'm waste a lot more product, and I don't know, I just feel like it's a lot more messy for me. But I will say that the formula of this, I'm not sure if it's different from the Brow Wiz, but the first time that I used this, I immediately noticed when I wore it throughout the day that my brows lasted a lot longer, and they didn't like, they didn't get as oily, because you guys know that my skin type is really oily. So sometimes I have to like pat my brows or dab my brows to get rid of some of that oil. I feel like the formula of this is bomb. So I don't know if it's the same as the Brow Wiz, like I said, or if this is like a new formula, but the formula is bomb. The large shape of it, I'm still kind of getting used to, but it's definitely a really great product, and I feel like I would probably use this in conjunction with my Brow Wiz and use the Brow Wiz to shape and this to fill it in. So it is a really great product. Definitely wanted to give it a quick mention. And then the next product that I wanted to talk about, I'm actually really excited about, and it's another brow product. It's these products by L'Oreal, and they are the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definers. I have two of these. I have the shade Dark Brunette, and then I have the shade Brunette. When I initially purchased this, I purchased this shade Dark Brunette, and when I filled in my brows, it was way too dark. So the shade that I would prefer is actually the Brunette shade, and the reason I'm so excited about sharing these with you guys is because, okay, you guys know that I always use the NYX Micro Brow, which I really love. I use it to fill in the front part of my brow, and then I normally use the Anastasia Brow Wiz or Brow Definer to fill in, you know, and shape my actual brow. Well, my issue with the NYX Micro Brow is that the color of it leans very red. So that has always been my issue with that particular product, because my hair and like the tone of my hair is not very red, but those brow products, to me, in my experience, lean much more to the red side, which I don't really like. I like brow products that are more on the cool side. So I'm so excited about these because these are perfection. The color of them, the tone of them, they are more on the cool side. The shades, these particular two shades, they do remind me of the same type of shade that the Brow Wiz, the dark brown Brow Wiz is. They are, of course, half the price, and they're just amazing. When I wear them on my brows, they last a really long time. The only thing that I will say is that the formula, or like the consistency of the actual product, is much creamier than the Brow Wiz, which I can work with that. It's not a horrible thing, but I do want to mention that it's very similar to the Brow Wiz. It's not a dupe. The formula is much more creamy, so if you prefer a brow product that is easy to work with and is a little bit more creamy, these will be perfect. I do find, though, that because my brow is much more sparse and I like to kind of have a little bit more of a fuller brow, I do have to go in with my Anastasia brow powder and just kind of fill in those sparse areas after I fill them in with this brow pencil. But definitely had to give these a shout out. If you can't tell, I'm so excited about these because these will be perfect on those days. Well, definitely to add to my makeup kit, and also if I don't want to spend that $21 on a Brow Wiz, or if I run out, these will be great backups. So excited about these, had to share them with you, totally recommend them, may even be doing a review on them very soon so that you guys can see how they apply. But if you were on the fence about trying these out, I totally recommend them, and they will be replacing my NYX Micro Brow. So the last two products that I want to share with you guys are contour palettes. The first one that I want to share with you is the Wet n Wild Contouring Palette. If you've been watching my recent makeup tutorials, you've probably already seen this in action, but I recently have been getting a little bit more into Wet n Wild. I never really used to purchase a ton of their products, but a lot of people have really been talking about them lately, especially since they've reformulated a lot of their products. So I decided to go ahead and pick up a few things, and this was one of the products that I picked up. And this basically has a contour shade and a highlighting banana shade. Now, when I initially picked this up, I just automatically assumed that this contour shade was not going to work for me and that I was just picking it up for the banana shade, but I was very wrong. The contour shade is a beautiful bronzer on my skin tone, and this highlight shade is also really great. Now, they are a little bit powdery, but for the price, I can deal with them being powdery. So I had to mention this to you guys because it was a product that I picked up either towards the end of January or beginning of February, and I really love it. It's a great alternative to higher end contouring powders, contouring and highlighting powders, if you don't want to spend all of that money. So definitely wanted to mention this, and this is in the shade Caramel Toffee. And then the next highlighting palette that I want to share with you guys is actually a palette that I picked up after seeing my friend Andrea talking about it on her YouTube channel. And so I saw it in Walgreens, and I was like, okay, let me pick it up. Let me see if it's really all, that she's saying that it is. And it is. So that is why I'm mentioning it to you guys in my favorites video today. And it is the Rimmel London Contouring Palette. Now, I'm going to be honest. Typically, when I go in the drugstore, I am not looking at Rimmel products because most of the time I feel like they don't really have a ton of products that cater to women of color. So I normally just skip right over that section. I don't even bother looking at any of their products. But this contour palette, they hit it on the head. This contour palette is beautiful. The shades blend out beautifully. They actually show up on my skin tone. I think that they would show up on a lot of my, if you have a similar skin tone to mine, or if you have a deeper skin tone to mine, I think that this contour palette would definitely show up on you. The highlight is stunning. The blush is also stunning. I'm wearing all three of these shades on my face today. I've got the contour palette, the blush, and then the highlighter on my cheeks today as well. And I love this palette. The only thing I will say with the blush is it's more of an iridescent type shade, like a something to kind of make your cheeks look radiant and sun-kissed. I think that this would be beautiful in the spring and summer, and it would also be really beautiful as a blush topper. I did just apply it by itself today, and as you can see, it has a nice kind of radiance to it, but there's not really any pigmentation, if that makes sense. But that's not a bad thing, because like I said, it can be applied as a blush topper, and I think that it would be a beautiful kind of wash of golden radiance on your cheeks for the spring and the summertime. So definitely had to give this one a shout out. I'm in love with it. It was an amazing recommendation by my friend. It's very affordable, and I definitely recommend it. Alright guys, so that is all that I've got for you for my February favorites. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully I wasn't talking too fast for you guys, but I didn't want this to be a super long video, so I wanted to try to get through everything because all of these are my favorites and I didn't want to cut anything out. So I hope that you enjoyed. As usual, don't forget to let me know what your favorites were down below in the comment section. I always love doing these videos so that I can hear what your favorites were for the month as well, so that I can see if we have any similarities or if there's anything that I need to try out. So thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you very soon in my next video. Bye.